It's never let me down once. I can say that, hand on my heart. It's the only keyboard that I've ever had that's never gone wrong once. It's really well made, and I just never worry about it. You know, I'm just never concerned that I'm going to switch it on and nothing will happen. Well, I started about 5 years old actually, but my main instrument was the trumpet as a kid. There was always a piano at home, so really I started just jamming around on the piano. I taught myself pretty much. I was classically trained on the trumpet. With the keyboards, I never had any formal education, so basically I'm just a chancer. I'm just a busker, that's what I am. Yeah, I guess when I was growing up, synth bands were a big thing actually, so I got inspired by that kind of 80s synth movement, and that got me into messing around with sounds. It just kind of developed bit by bit, really naturally. I met different people. The London scene had the black music scene was very cool. That's what I really first kind of gravitated towards, and that got me really into soul music more and funk, you know, which I feel that's my natural way of playing what I'm best at, you know. So I think when the audition came for Jamiroquai, I was naturally suited to that gig really, because it was the sort of music I was into anyway. I was playing those kind of sounds anyway, so it suited me down to the ground, you know. Yeah, it's my main keyboard at home, and also when I go and do sessions, when I play with the band. I generally use it as my master keyboard. I think what's really great about the keyboard in all situations is the action. Apart from anything else, the action just feels great to play. So I love that whether I'm in the studio or live, because it's very definite, you know. It's not too light, it's heavy. It's positive. I mainly use it for the kind of piano, keyboard, strings. That's the basis of it. And also, I use it for quite a few effect sounds, because the effects are really big. I always use the motifs for things like that. And then even if I'm using a soft synth or I'm using my laptop, I'll be using the motif as the controller as well. So, you know, it's multifunctional from that point of view. Yeah, the sound's great. I mean, it's normally just a matter of minor tweaking, you know, like for instance, I think the Fender Rhodes sounds on the motif are phenomenal, you know. For me, they're the best apart from using a real Fender Rhodes, you know, and if anything, I'll probably take off the reverb. Generally, you can use the presets right out of the box for sure, but also when you get past that, you can really get in depth and program it and make it your own keyboard. I think that's what a lot of people don't realise about these kind of workstations, is that actually if you go more in depth, you can really exert your own personality into the keyboard, you know. And that's quite a credit to Yamaha really. And I think everyone knows that about Yamaha gear. It is super reliable.